On the individuals with a piece of, let's say in this case, artwork, are wondering how to handle that. Well, first of all, that as of the date of death, the IRS is expecting that the individual calculate the market value of all assets, including the value of the work of art. And this should really be done by a qualified or certified appraisal to support valuation. As of the date of death, if your estate is in a taxable situation, you'll need to submit information on a Form 706, including the appraisals that go over to the IRS. Now, one little known fact is that the IRS actually has a Commissioner Art Advisory Panel, in which this is comprised of around 16 to 21 members, depending upon the years, that is empowered to guide the IRS in the evaluation by reviewing and evaluating the acceptability of art appraisals submitted by donors and executors in support of their claim of the property's fair market value. This panel is charged with looking at the value of property claimed over $20,000 or more. And all these donations are referred to the IRS National Office on Art. It may not just be the inheritance of a piece of art, but it may be also the donation of a piece of artwork to a qualified charity and taking the deduction. Over the past 19 years alone, the panel has recommended adjustments of more than $573 million on works that they have been asked to appraise. When an appraisal object is found to be mistaken by 150% or more in its fair market value, the taxpayer is assessed an additional 30% of the tax underpayment of the appraised value. In the case of an appraiser who has grossly under or over-reported values, the appraiser may be barred from ever again appearing or preparing appraisals for tax purposes, fined up to $1,000, and possibly be subject of malpractice action brought by the taxpayer. So knowing how to handle your inherited piece of artwork or the artwork that you're donating to a charity is important, that you get a good qualified appraisal. And also be aware, if it's over $20,000 or more, that it's going to be subject to the IRS Art Advisory Panel. This is Alan Olson.